Taiwan's government watchdog, the Control Yuan, has launched an investigation into alleged forced labor in the country's textile industry. The move follows a report by U.S. NGO Transparentem published in February. It said that Taiwanese manufacturers for well-known brands like Nike and Adidas engaged in illegal human rights abuses against migrant workers. This includes collecting unlawful recruitment fees, arbitrary wage deductions, and workplace intimidation. Officials have vowed to crack down on offenders if the allegations are true. To find out more about the migrant labor issues outlined in the Transparentem report, our reporter Leslie Liao spoke to migrant labor rights advocate Lennon Ying-da Wang.
The report from Transparentem says that there are migrant labor abuses in Taiwan's textile industry. Can you tell us a little bit more about what the report says?
By and large, most of the migrant workers in the factories in Taiwan, they are facing very similar conditions. Among the 11 forced labor indicators from ILO, all of them are very common to the migrant workers in Taiwan, such as debt bondage, because most of them, they have to pay a loan before they come to Taiwan. To pay the placement fee. So they need to borrow a loan for that. So when they are working in Taiwan, they have to pay the monthly installment for the loan, and confiscation of the passport, and abusive working and living condition, and forced overtime, and cheating, threats, intimidation, etc. There are many, many conditions.
The report specifically mentions the textiles industry, but you said it's not just the textiles industry. What other industries are affected or have migrant labor rights issues?
There are several different categories, categorization for the job, but there are tens of categories in so many kinds of industries. So textile garment is one, foods, woods, machinery, any kind of machines, high tech, of course, electronics, semiconductors. You can say that in many different industries, migrant workers were already allowed to be recruited, and most of them they have a common issue.
Because of this Transparentem report, the Control Yuan says, or Taiwan's government watchdog says, that it's going to launch an investigation. Now, what can the Control Yuan do if they find that there have been infringements in this textile industry? Can they do anything at all?
Control Yuan has the power to impeach government officials. So if they find that the Ministry of Labor failed to address these issues after so many years, they have the power and authority to impeach labor minister, or some of the officials there. But what we focus is not in impeachment or not. I think the government can surely do something. They can change the laws in Taiwan to adopt the international standards. And actually also, what the Taiwanese government can do is to encourage, to help our suppliers, to help our companies to bargain with the international brands. Because there's a very important part of this fair recruitment.
That was migrant labor rights advocate Lennon Ying-da Wang.